Moving on and shifting our focus, Prime Minister Modi's first stop, in fact, was in Netherlands. He's currently there. The first stop was there of the tour, that was Netherlands. In fact, a day marked by the royal meetings and a warm diaspora outreach and restitution as well. Let's take a look at the eventful day in Netherlands, where Prime Minister Modi visited in Dutch in the royal engagement, where he was hosted by the Dutch King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima. The high-profile meeting was marked by a key diplomatic moment in the Dutch leg of the Prime Minister's European tour, underscoring the warmth in the India-Netherlands ties as a discussion focused on strengthening the ties between the two countries and deepening the engagement between the two nations. Prime Minister received a warm welcome from the Indian diaspora in Netherlands with a cultural performance and celebratory scenes there, marking his arrival. Addressing the Indian community, the Prime Minister praised the diaspora's contribution to the Netherlands while also urging them to continue giving back to India in every possible way. Modi said that every effort by India abroad adds to India's growing strength and also potential, underlining the role of the global Indian community in the country's rise. So that was the visit of the Prime Minister. A major semiconductor boost for India has also emerged from Prime Minister Modi's visit to this country. Let's tell you more about that, because with the signing of a significant Tata-ASML agreement that was aimed at strengthening India's chip manufacturing ambitions, calling this a step towards deeper cooperation in the futuristic sectors, Prime Minister Modi said that he and the Dutch Prime Minister witnessed the signing of Tata-ASML MOU, which is expected to provide a major push to India's semiconductor ecosystem. The partnership will see Dutch semiconductor giant ASML support Tata's upcoming semiconductor facility in Gujarat. So that is going to be a massive development. Let me take you through what the Prime Minister has posted on social media regarding this. He said that the Indian diaspora is living bridge of the Indian-Netherlands partnership. Our decision to extend OCI card eligibility for the Hindustani community from the 4th generation to the 6th generation has been received by the diaspora in Netherlands. Posting the image, remember, of the Prime Minister addressing the diaspora yesterday, and we saw cheers and celebration there in the stadium when he was present there, and also going on to say that the Indian diaspora that is living in Netherlands is a living bridge of the ties between the two countries. All right, so that's the latest as far as the visit of the Prime Minister there is concerned. And in the latest, as you can see on the screen, this was Prime Minister Modi's first stop on the European leg of his tour. That was Netherlands, a day that was marked by the royal meetings and the warm diaspora outreach. Let's, in fact, take you once again through how eventful the day was, because the visit to the country featured a royal engagement that you can see on the screen. He was received by the Indian diaspora there as well, hosted by the Dutch King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima as well. The high-profile meeting marked a key diplomatic movement in the Dutch leg of the Prime Minister's European tour. All right, let me take you through the scorecard as far as trade between the two countries. That is quite important because the bilateral trade as far as the financial year 2024 and 25 is concerned, the Swedish FDI into India currently stands at $2.83 billion. So there is quite a lot of trade between the two countries. The exports to India currently stands at $2.34 billion is what we are learning so far. Indian exports to Sweden is currently at $1.38 billion. So the trade scorecard is quite elaborate. Swedish companies in India are around 280 plus, and similarly Indian companies in Sweden are 75 plus, and that is why the ties between the two countries, they are quite important. In fact, we're learning that several of the key engagements were regarding trade between the two countries. All right, so that's the latest as far as the Prime Minister's visit to Netherlands is concerned. After a packed and eventful stop in the country, Prime Minister Modi is all set to move to the next leg of the European tour. We'll tell you more about that, but listening to what the Prime Minister said in Netherlands.
Excellency, मेरा और मेरे डेलीगेशन का गर्मजोशी से स्वागत के लिए मैं आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। लगभग एक दशक बाद नीदरलैंड की यात्रा करके मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले एक दशक में भारत नीदरलैंड पार्टनरशिप ने उल्लेखनीय प्रगति की है। एक्सेलेंसी, हम नीदरलैंड को भारत के सबसे महत्वपूर्ण पार्टनर में से मानते हैं। नीदरलैंड भारत के टॉप 5 इन्वेस्टर्स में से एक है। हमारे हिस्टोरिकल, कल्चर और पीपल टू पीपल टाइज भी बहुत गहरे हैं। डेमोक्रेटिक वैल्यूज, मार्केट इकोनॉमी और रिस्पॉन्सिबल बिहेवियर, ये हमारी साझी सोच का हिस्सा है। पानी, स्वास्थ्य और शिक्षा जैसे क्षेत्रों में हमारा सहयोग हमारे लोगों के जीवन को बेहतर बना रहा है। इसी बढ़ते हुए सहयोग को देखते हुए 2023 में भारत की G20 प्रेसिडेंसी के दौरान हमने नीदरलैंड को गेस्ट कंट्री के रूप में आमंत्रित किया था। हमें बहुत खुशी है कि फरवरी में भारत में आयोजित AI इम्पैक्ट समिट में भी नीदरलैंड के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री ने भाग लिया था। एक्सेलेंसी, भारत विश्व का सबसे युवा देश और विश्व की सबसे तेज गति से बढ़ रही मेजर इकोनॉमी है। आप नीदरलैंड और यूरोपियन लीडरशिप की नई पीढ़ी को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। हमें नीदरलैंड की एक्सपर्टीज और भारत की स्पीड और स्केल को हर क्षेत्र में जोड़ना चाहिए। इनोवेशन, इन्वेस्टमेंट, सस्टेनेबिलिटी और डिफेंस जैसे क्षेत्रों में सहयोग को नए आयामों तक पहुंचाना है। इसी साझा दृष्टि के साथ आज हम भारत नीदरलैंड संबंधों को स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप के स्तर पर ले जा रहे हैं। एक बार फिर आपके स्वागत के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
We can't say the same for the world around us. Our shared values, like the importance of democracy, good governance, and the international legal order, are under pressure worldwide. But fortunately, over those 9 years, much has also stayed the same, including the excellent relationship between our two countries, India and the Netherlands. And today we're taking that relationship a step further with the announcement of our strategic partnership. A great milestone building on the trade agreement between the European Union and India, and it will enable our countries to work together even more closely across a wide range of areas. Together we can drive ambitious innovation to strengthen both our countries in clean energy, water management, defense, and in high-tech and semiconductor industries. And some of these areas may be new to our bilateral relationship, but our cooperation itself is not. In our long shared history, we've learned that we have a great deal to offer each other. And it gives me great pleasure to highlight that message together with you as we launch this strategic partnership between India and the Netherlands. Thank you, Honourable Prime Minister, and you honour us with your visit.
Semiconductor has become a clear priority for India, and Tata is the company that is going to build the first fab in India. So I think the project is extremely important. And what we want to do with this MOU is provide Tata with all the support ASML can give in terms of product, technology, people, to make sure that they have the very best lithography for the first fab.
All right, so that's the latest as far as the Prime Minister's visit to Netherlands is concerned. That is his first stop on the European leg of the tour. That was the country, a day marked by the royal meetings and the warm diaspora outreach that you can see on the screen. It was an eventful day. In fact, the visit to the country featured a royal engagement where he was hosted by the Dutch King and the Queen. He also addressed the Indian diaspora there as well. We'll continue to get you more details on this and the next leg of the Prime Minister's visit, that is in Sweden. With this, a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.